Hello again, everybody. It's USA Wrestling Weekly. I'm Scott Casper. This week's news and features from USA Wrestling, the national governing body of our sport. Well, since January of 2011, USA Wrestling has worked with us here at Takedown Media to produce this 30-minute highlight show to update the wrestling community on what's happening at USA Wrestling. Well, since the show was launched, the sport has gone through tremendous opportunity and change. In 2013, the international community had to stand side by side to retain the status of the sport in the Olympic Games, a challenge which was incredibly difficult, but ultimately wrestling will continue in the Olympic Games. Since then, the sport has made many changes which have led to a renaissance for our sport worldwide. Now, we've covered 4 senior world championship events and an Olympic Games. We all watched together as Jordan Burroughs won the Olympic gold medal and 2 world titles. We followed Jake Varner as he came home with his own Olympic gold. We watched Adeline Gray win 2 world titles and Elena Paraskova claim a world gold of her own. We covered USA Wrestling events on all age levels and also closely followed the collegiate scene, including Penn State's 4-year run as a national champ and Ohio State joining the short list of colleges to have won a Division I national title. Well, after almost 5 years of producing these weekly broadcasts, sadly, this will be the last episode of USA Wrestling Weekly. We have enjoyed working together to bring you the big stories in wrestling each and every week. Most of all, we want to thank you, the fans, who have enjoyed this program and have helped make wrestling a more popular and successful sport. We encourage you, of course, to stay tuned to watch Takedown Wrestling Weekly, a show that's in more than 70 million homes in 32 countries. And stay tuned as we bring you more and exciting, expansive news coverage of the sport in the future weeks. I think you'll be surprised. Well, enough about us. How about news on the international scene? That schedule's set for the UWW Junior World Championships in Salvador, Brazil, August 11th through the 16th. Well, the competition will feature the best 17 to 20-year-old athletes in the world and has been a major stepping stone for wrestlers who have gone on to win world and Olympic medals. Now, all 3 U.S. teams feature past junior world medalists, and the teams have high goals set for themselves in the team race. The U.S. Junior World Men's Freestyle team placed 2nd in the team standings in 2014, led by 4 medalists. The 2 2014 UWW Junior World Silver medalists returning include Joey McKenna of New Jersey at 132 pounds and the always exciting Aaron Pico of California at 145 pounds. Pico was also a UWW Cadet World Champ back in 2013. Now, a pair of 2014 UWW Cadet World Champs move up the junior level this year. Spencer Lee of Pennsylvania at 110 and Mark Hull of Minnesota at 163. They were among the top high school wrestlers in the country in 2015. Competing on his very first U.S. World Team, 2015 A6 High School Wrestler of the Year, Zaid Valencia of California at 185. Valencia begins his collegiate career at Arizona State this fall. In Greco-Roman, the team will be led by 2013 UWW Junior World Bronze medalist Sam Stoll of Minnesota. He'll weigh in about 264. 2 members of the 2014 Junior World Greco-Roman team are returning. Josiah Seaton of Kansas at 121 and John J. Chavez of Idaho at 163. Seaton is moving up 1 weight from 110 where he wrestled last year. Meanwhile, Chavez, who returns at the same weight class, is a past cadet world medalist in Greco-Roman. We had a chance to visit with the U.S. Women's Junior World Team, which was getting in some final practice at the U.S. Olympic Training Center before their trip to Brazil. The team features 2 returning Junior World medalists. Marina Doi of California, who attends King University, won a Junior World Bronze medal last year at 97. A past cadet world champ, Doi is looking to win gold on the junior level this summer.
I'm excited to go back. The ultimate goal is to win the Junior World Championships. If I can come back with a medal, that'd be great. I've medaled every year at the World Championships. I want to keep it that way. I feel a lot stronger this year, definitely more confident. Training's been going well here. We've been out here for a week and a half, so I'm excited to get back out there on the mat and wrestle those foreigners.
Kayla Miracle is also a WCWA Women's Collegiate National Champ from Campbellsville. She returns after winning bronze at 130 pounds last year.
Last year I ended up with a bronze. I definitely don't want that again. I don't want a silver either. I definitely want to come back with a gold, and that's just going to take me believing in myself and my training and everything that I've been doing for 365 days, just like trusting that I know what I can do, and just push the pace.
Cody Fow is also a WCWA Women's College National Champ from Oklahoma City. She is on her third straight Junior World team at 105. Val was fifth at the 2013 Junior Worlds.
I've been working really hard. All my shots are getting in real hard. I've just got a few areas that I'm a little shaky on, but overall I feel like I am very confident going into this tournament. It's my third one and I'm ready to win it.
Oklahoma high school star Becca Leathers will be on her second straight Junior World team at 121 pounds. She seeks her first junior medal.
Things are going really well. I mean, we had a really intense week last week. We're starting to taper back, starting to work on those really specific things. Everybody needs to tighten everything up and get ready for the World Championships.
Now, you've been to the Junior Worlds. You didn't get your medal last year, right?
I didn't get
but
my medal.
what'll be the difference this year? What's going to crack through, get you on the podium, get you that gold?
Big part of it is I know what to expect. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but it's a big tournament. I know what to expect. I know my moves. I'm way more confident this year going in. I think I should be unstoppable this year.
Archie Randall, the head man at Oklahoma City University, is one of the women's Junior World Team coaches and talks about the U.S. team going to Brazil.
The goal always is to win the championship. The goal always is to get as many medals as we can. This is an older group, an experienced group. We've got good leaders on the group. They're working real hard, and they've got a great opportunity to succeed. But once again, we're going to the World Games and anything can happen. We feel really confident that we're going to get medals. We feel really confident that we're going to succeed. We have 2 returning medalists. We have 4 returning team members. We have 6 girls that are older girls, and we have 2 young girls that are pretty dang talented right now.
All right, so stay tuned. When we return, we'll have some exciting interviews with collegiate coaches from Fargo.
ASICS has been there. They've been the lifeblood of the sport. It's been a long time, and they've been at the top of the game every year, forever. And I'll tell you what, now that I think about it, maybe that's where I've gotten my inspiration, because I always want to be in the top of my game in wrestling, and I think that's where ASICS is and wants to be as well.
Hi, I'm Wayne Boyd, Director of Operations and Development for Titan Mercury Wrestling Club. The club was founded to help wrestling worldwide, especially at our senior level, of course at the collegiate level and the high school level. But the most important level for Titan Mercury Wrestling Club is the kids level. And these are some of the guys today that will be tomorrow's Olympic champions. Let's hear it, guys.
Titan Mercury!
That's Titan Mercury Wrestling Club, San Marino, California.
Well, over the last few weeks, we've brought you the exciting news out of Fargo, North Dakota from the ASICS Junior and Cadet National Championships. Now, one of the things that makes Fargo so very special is that most of the nation's top college coaches come there to watch the great wrestlers in action. This is a must-attend event for their recruiting. Now, if you concede in Fargo, you certainly have a great chance to succeed in college wrestling. We talked with some of the coaches in Fargo about why they're there and about their teams next year. First up, John Stutzman, the head coach at Buffalo. He's always there in North Dakota, making sure he keeps up on all the talent.
Well, it's important in my program because I want kids who want to wrestle in the summertime, and I want kids who want to wrestle freestyle and Greco. I think that's important for their development, and it lets me know that they're real serious about it, and so it's exciting to get out here and watch them.
Well, Tony Ersland, the veteran coach who took over the Purdue program last year, wouldn't miss out.
It's, the competition is so deep. It's the one place you can find the best kids banging heads with each other across all age groups and age ranges. So you can't afford to miss out here if you want to see the best kids compete against each other.
And you've seen kids at this tournament that maybe people haven't heard of as much, and now suddenly they've had a chance to show their stuff, right? I mean, because you come, even when you were an assistant coach, you're here all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, even one of our own guys, who's coming to Purdue next fall, was a little under the radar. James Ford won a Greco title at 220, beating Jordan Wood. And so it's a great opportunity for these kids. It's a win-win, and these kids that are under the radar can emerge and have fantastic careers.
Sam Barber, who leads the Division I team at the U.S. Air Force Academy, was Matt side checking out the potential recruits.
One of the reasons we're here is I think this event is the culmination of a summer of work. And in Division I wrestling right now, we have to have athletes that are committed to 12 months of training. So this pool of athletes shows that they're dedicated to putting in the work to compete at the highest level. And this is the highest level, the pinnacle of high school wrestling. I think it's the toughest national tournament, high school national tournament we have in the United States. But the biggest thing that we like is we like guys that want to compete year-round. They want to compete at the highest level. And this tournament is the culmination of 12 months of training, and it's the highest level you can compete at the high school level.
Well, there were a ton of women's college coaches there as well, stocking up their programs. We talked with Life University head coach Dave Matthews.
The two biggest things I really like about this tournament is it's a grinder. You get kids in here, they get to wrestle a ton of matches, and you get to really see their personalities come out from wins, losses, how they get ready for their matches. Those are the little things that we look for. How do they handle getting ready for the match? How does the match go? Who were they wrestling? And then how do they react after a loss? Everybody's happy after a win, but what did you do after that loss? And we're kind of looking for those things right there. This tournament's is a big deal for us. We come here a lot to look at things, and the level of competition has just gone up tremendously. Now we have girls coming right out of high school that are ready for that college room, and that's a big up to USA Wrestling, Terry Steiner, Aaron, and Emma with the developmental camps they have going on at the cadet and junior levels for these young ladies.
Steve Martin has developed a nationally ranked program at Old Dominion. He's been successful getting wrestlers in Fargo to join his squad.
Well, I think Junior Nationals is your toughest tournament in the world for high school level. So obviously there's unlimited contact. Coaches, you have the best coaches and wrestlers in the world right here. So this is a recruiting hotbed. The great thing is you can see everybody at one venue at the same time. So you can't beat Fargo for recruiting, that's for sure.
We also had a chance to talk with Indiana assistant Nick Simmons. Not only recruits there in Fargo, but helps coach some of the athletes. Nick is also continuing to train for a spot on the Olympic team after taking second at the 2012 Olympic trials.
This tournament, I think, is good for all kids anyways, coming out here wrestling obviously in a big national tournament, but just the freestyle or Greco experience on top of it. I think you need to be well-rounded, and it's good to see kids that can do all three styles, because it'll help their collegiate wrestling overall too.
You obviously, over the years, you guys have found kids here in Fargo, right? That have ended up not only going to your school, but making a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, you were one of the kids that wrestled here, right?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, all eyes now set for Las Vegas, Nevada, the 2015 World Wrestling Championships at the Orleans Arena, September 7th through the 12th. The competition is just 1 month away, and fans all around the world are finalizing their plans. For those who have not bought tickets or reserved hotel rooms, the time to order right now. Ryan Johnson, USA Wrestling's Director of Event Marketing, tells us why you need to order hotel rooms as we speak.
So we still have hotel rooms available at the Orleans, the host hotel, and their sister hotel, the Gold Coast, which is about 1.5 miles from the Orleans Arena. The Orleans is my recommendation for everybody, just because you can walk straight from your room over to the arena. But they have a cutoff date of August 14th. So anyone that doesn't book their room by then, the rates are probably going to skyrocket, especially because Floyd Mayweather just booked his last fight, announced for September 12th in Las Vegas. So anything hotel room wise that Thursday, Friday, Saturday is probably going to go through the roof. But we've got this block set up through August 14th. So anyone that still needs a room, definitely get it done in the next 2 weeks.
Well, tickets are going quickly. All of the gold level seats are gone, and the silver and bronze seats are vanishing fast. Single-day tickets are available in addition to all session tickets. USA Wrestling believes that a complete sellout is a real possibility. For information on hotels and tickets, visit the website you see on your screen, vegasworlds2015.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this short timeout.
Each season, Liberty Mutual's Responsible Sports Community Grant Program awards $65,000 to youth sports organizations and school sports programs that demonstrate their commitment to responsibility in youth sports. Your organization could be one of our 20 winners this season. It's easy. Simply visit responsiblesports.com and click on the Community Grant Program. Administrators register their organization with the program, then reach out to rally parents, coaches, and team supporters to log on and review either the Responsible Sports Parenting or Responsible Coaching Guide. Then complete the quiz and showcase your mastery of the concepts. Every successfully passed quiz is worth a point that you can credit to your favorite youth sports organization or school sports program. Connect with friends, family, and neighbors to rally more support. The teams and schools with the most points at the end of the grant period win. It's that simple. Watch the leaderboard throughout the grant season, then rally more of your supporters to increase your totals. Liberty Mutual is committed to celebrating and championing youth sports and to financially supporting organizations that demonstrate their commitment to responsible sports. Join the movement and start earning points toward your community grant.
Well, with the international season winding down, United World Wrestling is putting out one of its final athlete rankings just prior to the World Championships. Our own production here has a deadline date. Well, they've met it. We have August rankings in hand. Men's and women's freestyle. Let's get into it. Men's freestyle. 10 American wrestlers in this month's world rankings. For the second straight month, Olympic champ and two-time world champ Jordan Burroughs held down the #1 spot at 163. Surprised? I'm not. Burroughs won a gold medal at the Pan American Games just last month. Moving up to #2 at 145 is Brent Metcalf. He was also a gold medalist at the Pan Am Games. Metcalf had been #5 for 3 straight months, and he's on the move. USA has 8 other wrestlers in the rankings as well, all falling between #15 and #20. Of these wrestlers, 5 are new to the UWW World Rankings this month. 2015 World Team members on the list include Kyle Snyder, who appeared in the rankings for the very first time at #15 at 213 pounds. Snyder won the Pan Am Games in July. James Green comes in at #16 at 154. He won a gold medal at the Grand Prix in Spain, then won a special wrestle-off for the U.S. World Team in July. Heavyweight Tervel Delagnev is #16 at 275 pounds. And Tony Ramos ranked at #17 at 125. That's right, T-Ram is on the list. And Jake Herbert made the rankings for the first time at #19 at 189 pounds. Other ranked men's freestyle athletes include Pan Am champ Zach Ray. He's #17 at 275. And David Taylor, the Magic Man, #17 at 163. And the always book smart Win Mahalik, and a great wrestler at that, #20 at 213. For the first time this year, there are 2 U.S. women ranked #1 in the world at their weights, continuing to hold down the #1 spot at 165. Two-time world champ Adeline Gray, she won Pan Am gold in July. Moving up to #1 from the #2 spot at 121, two-time world medalist Helen Maroulis. She has won 6 international gold medals this year, including a gold at the Spanish Grand Prix in July. Another returning world medalist is Elena Paraskova, a high ranking at 152, coming at #8. In total, Team USA has 8 ranked women wrestlers, 3 other 2015 World Team members. Whitney Condor, she holds down #11 at 116. Alyssa Lampy's in there. She's at #13 at 105. And Erin Claudio is coming in at #18 at 138. Well, the other Americans in the rankings, Jennifer Page, she's #12 at 132. Victoria Anthony, #15 at 105. Continued success to all of our athletes heading for the Worlds. Well, USA Wrestling's Bonus Points podcast has been growing in popularity, and Richard Emmel had the chance to talk with 2 more members of the 2015 U.S. World Team. In episode 4, the podcast featured world silver medalist Helen Maroulis, who's one of the top favorites for a world title this year at 121.
Who are you trying to get over so you can finally win the gold?
Well, I mean, everybody. You can't take anyone for granted, and that's the World Championship. So I know that we have, like, a scouting list, and, you got to watch film on your competitors and stuff. The woman that I watched from Japan last year, I don't think it's fully... I don't think every country has set in a list of who they're sending at each weight yet. I don't think the deadline has happened. So, but for now, I'm just preparing for each country style, and for everybody that I do know that's going to be at 55, I'm just preparing for each of those women.
Next, he caught up with World Team member James Green, who had to win a very special wrestle-off in Fargo against the always tough Nick Maribel to claim the men's freestyle berth at 154.
We were prepared. I was prepared. I had enough time. My weight's never really an issue, so when the actual thing came out, I was only like maybe 9 pounds over or something like that. And it was actually, since I just recently made weight, it was probably one of my easier times getting down to 154. So it wasn't too hard. It was just a lot of time in the room drilling. I just came fresh off of camp, so it wasn't like I was out of shape, and so I didn't really need to spend too much time wearing down my body or trying to peak. I was already in good shape and ready to wrestle.
We've got more wrestling news around the corner. Stay tuned. Back after this.
There comes a point in your life that determines who you are, whether you will lead or follow, whether you will fight or give in, whether you will win or lose, and what you will count as your victory.
Well, we're a few months away from the beginning of the college wrestling season, and there's a lot of news out there, a lot of chatter. Ohio State's head coach, Tom Ryan, has signed a new 5-year deal. Ryan led the Buckeyes to the NCAA title in 2015, its first national title in wrestling. Ryan has coached the Buckeyes now for 9 years, and of those athletes, 4-time NCAA champ, Logan Stieber. Well, the Big 12 is growing. They added 6 affiliate members to its postseason wrestling competition. All the new Big 12 programs came from the Western Wrestling Conference, Air Force, Northern Colorado, North and South Dakota State, Utah Valley, and Wyoming. Of course, the mainstays in the Big 12, Iowa State, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, and West Virginia. The Big 12 Wrestling Championships now a 10-team tournament. Word also came out of the NAIA. Bethany College of Kansas has hired former USA Wrestling employee Larry Nugent as its new head man. Nugent served many years as USA Wrestling's Director of Development and had previous coaching experience at BYU, Pacific, and Southern Oregon. We wish Larry all the very best. And news now to the international scene. United World Wrestling President Nanad Lalovic has been elected as the newest member of the International Olympic Committee. He becomes the first IOC member from the sport. A businessman from Belgrade, the 56-year-old has overseen several dramatic changes and popular changes to the sport. He led the 2013 Keep Olympic Wrestling movement and is helping to move the sport into the future. Lalovic joined Senegal Olympic Committee President Mamadou Diagne Ndiaye as the only members elected at the 128th IOC session. On the USA Wrestling scene, registration for the Cliff Keen USA Wrestling Preseason Nationals, one of the organization's growing youth folk style events, is now open. Wrestling takes place at the famed Unidome in Cedar Falls, Iowa, October 24th and 25th. High school age competitors will take to the mat Saturday, October 24th, 8th and below, and high school girls will be competing Sunday, the 25th. This event sold out in the past, so don't wait to register. For more information on the tournament, including how to register, weight classes, tickets, hotel information, and more, visit the official website you see on your screen. Hey, it's time for our USA Wrestling Photo of the Week contest. The pictures are coming in from around the country from wrestling families and fans, and they're being considered for our photo contest page in our USA Wrestler magazine and our USA Wrestling Facebook page. This week's pick, taken by world-class photographer Tony Rotundo. Picture, of course, world and Olympic champ Jordan Burroughs flexing after a victory at the recent Pan American Games in Canada. Well, that'll do it for this edition of USA Wrestling Weekly. Again, we want to thank you as we sign off to all of you, our loyal viewers who have watched this program on television or on the internet. It's been a pleasure bringing you the latest news and features from USA Wrestling for 239 consecutive weeks. Don't forget, you can keep up to date with all your wrestling news with Takedown Wrestling as well. Best wishes from all of us here at Takedown Media. Good night, everybody.